Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the morning's Top 10, the podcast where we will be listing what we think is the top 10 best or worst things in a specific topic. I'm your host, Laura Angstadt.
And I'm your co-host, Stephanie DiCillo. And today, we will be talking about Disney sidekicks. There's lots of ways to really break these sidekicks down, but we figured the first thing that maybe we would talk about would be really how funny are these sidekicks. So pretty much, what is our top 10 funniest Disney sidekicks?
Sounds fun. But before we get started, let's remember that these are just our opinions and thoughts, so please be sure to try and be respectful of our decisions. Alright, now that that's out of the way, let's get started. So who do you want to Where do you want to go? You want to go first or you want me to go first?
I can go first. Alright, so starting with my number 10, I am going to go with the gargoyles in Hunchback of Notre Dame. It is such a serious movie and such a deep adult themes that go on in that movie, and they were such a nice humorous relief, through everything that was going on. So I'm going to say the gargoyles and the Hunchback is my number 10.
I totally forgot about those guys. I was like, they are pretty funny. I was going through Mickey's sidekicks too. Like, I went through 2 people, and I put Donald at 10. Okay. Donald Duck. Because every time I see him, he always makes me laugh for some reason. Like in his old Disney shorts, it always makes me laugh. Especially the bedtime one where he would just lay in the bed, then the bed would just snap on him. He was like, ah!
Yeah, he always gets. He's very short tempered.
Yeah. Alright, what's your number 9?
My number 9 is Scuttle from The Little Mermaid.
Oh, I put him lower.
Really?
I put him lower. I don't know. Every time he shows up on screen, he always cracks a smile on my face, and he always makes me laugh. There's not one moment where he doesn't make me laugh.
He's fantastic.
So
he's just awesome. It's pretty shocking since Little Mermaid is my number 1 top Disney favorite movie here, and Scuttle's pretty higher on my list. But as a sidekick, he was great. He was just great. I loved all his expertise on humans.
Dang. I put for number 9. I put Goofy down.
Goofy.
Goofy.
Okay.
Again, it's just he always finds a way. He always finds a way to make.
Well, he's goofy.
He's goofy. even in the rides at Disney World, in the Mickey's Phil for Magic, yeah.
Phil for Magic,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's always funny. Even with Donald, where he flew into the wall.
Yeah.
That's stuck
they
in
were
the
good
wall.
times, yeah. And they're original, so you can't beat originals.
Yeah, can't beat them. Okay, what's your number 8?
My number 8 is Tigger.
I have to agree. That's what I put. I put Tigger for number 8.
Yeah. I'm the
only one. See, I'm the only one.
He's just classic. He always has something silly and goofy to bring, by calling people nicknames and just being bouncy and funny. And, just has so much energy. And even when you see him in Disney World or Disneyland, wherever you're at, he just puts a smile to your face. You just gotta love him.
It's like in that video I showed you with every parent in Disney World.
Yeah.
By that one YouTuber, Tigger was just coming up to him, and the guy was like, absolutely not, absolutely not.
Yeah. When I was a kid, I did have one experience with him, and I was literally walking through the park. And I was crying because I was thirsty, and Tigger was walking by, and I guess he heard me, and he literally helped me reach a water fountain so I could get a drink. It was best.
He actually picked you up and brought you to a water fountain.
Yeah, it was great. Walked me over to a water fountain and then helped me get a drink. It was awesome.
He's funny and sweet at the same time.
He is. Can't beat it.
Yeah, so I put Tigger as my number 8 too.
Oh, alright, so we agreed on that one.
Yes. He's so funny. Like, and it's also I put him like that, like lower, like higher, like, or I guess like 10.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like he's not funny every time he shows up on screen, but like he has like his moments. So that's why I put him at like number 8. So what'd you put for number 7?
Rizzo the Rat from the
Rizzo the
Muppets.
Rat.
Yes, and mostly that comes from, you know,
From Muppets Christmas Carol.
My favorite Muppets Christmas Carol, yes. But all in all, anytime he's in anything, he makes me laugh. So he's definitely up there.
I didn't add the pig from Moana because I don't know. I put Hey because again, like every time I see this character on screen, like he's just doing something stupid, and it's a chicken, and it's a chicken.
You cannot laugh at a chicken. Agree.
I guess I'll start at 6. Then I put Phil for number 6
from Hercules.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's just like. I mean, like, he's just stupid.
I was thinking about him.
Like, he gets angry all the time, and it's funny. He's kind of like a Donald Duck.
Yeah.
Like, he gets angry, and then it's just like, it just becomes a comedy when he gets angry.
Interesting. I did have Phil on my list, but as I thought about it, there were other sidekicks that I thought, you know, obviously you'll hear, but my number 6, which might be controversial here, just because he's so high up on my list, not in my top 5, is Olaf.
Olaf, you put Olaf in the 6 hole.
Yeah, yeah. And I know some people might get crazy about that because there's a lot of Frozen fans out there, and I do love Olaf, and he does melt your heart, and he's got some great moments. But Olaf was my number 6.
That's interesting. I put Olaf in the 5 hole.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know. I was gonna put him in 6, but then I was thinking about it. I was like, Phil. I mean, like he has like again, he's kind of like a Tigger. Sometimes he's funny and sometimes he's not. Well, with Olaf, I mean, like he kind of has those times too, but like he has more funny moments than Phil does.
Agreed. Well, that's interesting because my 5 spot, obviously not Olaf, but Vanellope from Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh, God. She's my favorite Disney princess.
I mean...
Did you say Duty?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
She's...
I completely forgot about Vanellope.
I mean, again, just so upbeat, makes fun of Ralph through the whole thing, and... The magic that they have together as a pair is just awesome.
Did you say Duty?
Did you say Duty? Yeah. You know, I just love her. I mean, even in Wreck-It Ralph 2, you know, and her interaction with the other Disney princesses, you know, should I call the police?
Should I call the police?
Just...
I always make that line. We always come up with that one. Like, if something, like, weird is happening, like, I'd be like... Oh, should we call the police?
Yeah, I mean, she's classic.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I might have to switch it out.
Yep.
For number 4, I put Scuttle. I put Scuttle there.
Okay.
Because, like, for my reasoning before, you mean, like, every time I see him on screen, he's just funny as shit. It's funny as shit. I mean, like, even in the ride, just stupid. In the ride at Disney World. Like, dang.
Yeah. Well, again, this might be controversial here, but my number 4... is the genie from Aladdin.
I put him lower.
Okay.
I put him right under Scuttle.
Okay.
I think he like I don't know. He has a lot of funny moments in the movie.
He does.
He's a very energetic and funny guy.
He is.
And Will Smith did a great job in the live action movie.
I agree. And obviously nobody beats Robin Williams.
No.
You know, he is definitely one of the strongest sidekicks. But this far down on the list, it really became hard for me. And I really had to think about every moment in the movie, who was really bringing the funniness there at every piece of it. And Robin Williams, obviously, I was laughing a lot. A lot.
A lot. It's my uncle's favorite character.
He's a genius.
Yeah.
He's an absolute genius. But there were others that, as I thought about it, made me laugh just
a little more.
A bit more. Yeah. Yeah.
What number are we on? 2?
We are number 3.
Number 3. Yeah, I put the genie there.
Okay.
It's just my reasonings before. I mean, like, he had a lot of good funny moments in the movie. I mean, you know, he's just a very energetic and funny guy.
Yeah. Now my number 3 is Dory.
Dory. Oh, I forgot about Dory. God, I keep forgetting about people. It's like I said it while we were thinking of our list. I was like, Dory.
Yeah.
And Finding Nemo she's fantastic. It's fantastic.
Every
character.
time she talks, I'm laughing. You know.
Like her like memory loss is what makes her character funny.
I mean, again, you know, just classic. You know, repeat a lot of her lines in everyday life.
Just keep swimming.
Exactly. So, you know, she's definitely my number 3.
You probably have a better list than I do, because I kept forgetting about characters. Did you thought about a lot of good ones? Number 2, I put Pumbaa and Timon.
Me too. Again,
hilarious.
Hilarious.
Every time on screen is just hula.
Yeah. Again, and I mean, in my mind, I mean, I guess you could separate them, but in my mind, they come as a packaged pair.
Yeah.
Because the one without the other, you know, just wouldn't cut it. But you know, the Lion King movie overall is just fantastic, and
a lot of people say that's the best Disney movie of all time. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I agree with that, but I don't really know if I have a favorite Disney movie. Like, I know yours is The Little Mermaid.
Yeah, well,
I'm surprised you put Scuttle like that.
That's what I'm saying. I know. I mean, you know, considering, but there's just, I mean, you know, Flounder is really one of her main sidekicks, but he wasn't too funny.
For number 1, I put Mushu.
Oh, me too. Best. We agree here. We absolutely. Mushu from beginning to end.
Dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow.
Just absolutely amazing. And I mean, not only is he funny, but he's got to be one of the most useful sidekicks.
Yeah, he's the funniest and useful sidekicks. But he, you know, and that's why I was really sad that they weren't going to put him in the live action movie, because I was like, man, you can't make a Mulan movie without Mushu. But I mean, like, they did the live action pretty well without Mushu. But I mean, I still think Mushu is like the best, funniest sidekick.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Agreed. So we actually agreed on a few of them.
Yeah, a few of them.
Wait, that's pretty good.
That's
Usually,
pretty good.
That's more than usual. So
I mean, I'm sure we would have agreed on more if I actually remembered stuff. Because I completely forgot about Dory and Vanellope and stuff. But, you know, and I actually like him. I love them. But, all right, that's all we got for this week's episode of the Morning's Top 10.
And let us know what you think of our top 10 picks, and if you know, think we're accurate, if we're totally off, we'd love to hear about it. And obviously, if you have any thoughts on lists that you would want to hear, please let us know.
Yes. If you would like to follow us on any of our social medias, you can follow us on Instagram at Mornings Top 10. If you would like to follow us individually, you can find me on YouTube at Fireblade0617. You can find me on Instagram at Fireblade0617 and on Facebook at Laura Angstadt. My mom sadly doesn't have any social medias she would like to share, but be sure to still give her the love and support she deserves for her awesome work, because she is amazing.
Thanks. So anyways, thanks for listening, and we hope you all have a fantastic, super magical day.